The subconscious engine behind all the creation, which accelerates your creative power, is your ability to experience joy. Therefore, the more fun you have, the more joyful you'll feel, the more money you'll make. However, joy is the most vulnerable state that the human being can be in. And I learned this concept from Brené Brown, who said that when you're in the joy, there is always this fear, there is always this thing within us that what if the other shoe drops? Or what if something bad happens? Instead of allowing ourselves to fully immerse ourselves in the moment or where we are or be fully present, what we tend to do is we tend to safeguard our happiness. We tend to make sure nothing goes wrong. And today, what I want to share with you is how to unleash your joy and make it your natural state of being, your autopilot behavior, so that you can unlock the next level of abundance, because money secretly follows joy. The more fun you have, the more money you'll make. Now, the first thing that every entrepreneur can do is to focus on your zone of genius, is to focus on the things that give you absolute joy and really let go or dedicate the things that take your sparkle away, that dull your sparkle, or that doesn't give you that pleasure, that is just feeling like a burden or heaviness. The things that you don't enjoy, the things that were not the reason why you started your business, or things that are not your absolute zone of genius, let somebody else do it whose zone of genius they are. And in economics, there's a beautiful concept of division of labor and focusing on everybody doing what they're absolutely good at and what they absolutely find joyful. If imagine a world where everybody did what they absolutely loved and everybody did the thing that completely lights them up and sets them on fire, then we will have this place where there'll be absolute joy, where there'll be unleashed creativity, and there'll be extraordinary creation. Always following this rule of thumb: is it my micro zone of genius? And your zone of genius is not lots of things, it's that micro thing that you are made to do, that is yours. The second thing, what is really powerful and really untold, is stop over strategizing. When we over strategize, when we find the strategy for everything, we lose our spark. We tend to treat business like a chore instead of our expression and as an art. The key breakthroughs that and milestones that you achieved in your childhood, such as walking, eating, talking, being able to run, they were all the greatest breakthroughs that you did by the age of 3. And none of them followed any strategy. You just followed your intuition. You fell, you got up again, and you did it. When you really start to find your edge, and when you really start to see what lights me up, what do I really feel like doing, which direction I want to take, what gives me absolute joy, and you start to follow your heart and you start to follow, I would love to do this, you will start to unleash your edge. Because what you do not want to do is become a poster child of somebody else's strategy working and somebody else's success story becoming the edge of your unique expression and capability. And that only happens when you ask yourself, what in my business I want to do today, which makes me really happy, which my heart really desires, and I'm not burying all these desires and wishes under what somebody else's strategy and what somebody else is telling me to do. The third and the most powerful thing that you can do is stop numbing success. When we have success after success, quantum leap after quantum leap, one of the things I often see my clients do is just be numb to it. I won the contract. Yes, I did that deal. It's almost like ticking a box. I was watching Owning Manhattan, which is a wonderful show by Ryan Serhant, and it really clicked what my client's experience and what I saw him doing. And his wife said this to him. They were closing the Mercedes Tower literally so fast and ticking the boxes, and the flats were getting sold. And his wife said to him that the success doesn't feel success anymore. You're just having this dopamine hit and you're just ticking the thing and you're moving on. When you start to desensitize yourself with success, you start to lose that thing that built that success in the first place. And everything starts to feel so dull and everything starts to feel like there is no meaning. Start connecting with your feelings, start connecting with your emotions. And even when you're feeling contrast, Face it, feel it. Allow yourself to experience it. Stop running away from your emotions. Allow yourself to experience full joy and full contrast so that you can connect with all parts of you and you can move on and take all parts of you. And that's when you experience the whole spectrum of emotions and feel alive again. It's not about ticking the box anymore. Your life and your to-do list is not ticking a box. It's about experiencing that milestone in an absolutely beautiful frequency and realizing that what's coming next is even better than what has happened, and it will take your breath away. And every day is going to be the next masterpiece that you're creating while feeling all your emotions. When you unleash your emotions, when you unleash your feelings, you are bringing that wholeness within you. You are activating that wholeness that will create the milestones, that will create the things that is beyond your wildest imaginations. The overwork, hustle strategy can take you to a place, but when the limitlessness starts to happen is when you unleash you. Follow your joy, express your emotions, experience your emotions, and take all of you everywhere. Because the world needs all of you, not only some selected, over strategized parts.